Hi everyone, hello to you out there, hello in social media land. Guess what? We're here on another episode of the Question Live Show. Yes, indeed, with your host, Verona Willis-Brown, and that is moi. Yes, indeed, that is more. So I want to say welcome to another episode of this show. This is where we inspire, we empower, but most of all, we support each other. So why? We could grow. Yes, indeed. When we grow together, you see that we make a better world. Yes, indeed. Because listen, we are all on this journey called life. And not only that we are all on this journey called life, we are all on this journey to add on to success story, to create our own success story. And because we are all here to create a success story, let me tell you, no one can succeed by themselves. Therefore, we need each other. Yes, indeed. We need each other to make it on this journey called life. Without you, there is no me. Without me, there is no you. So let's just get this in our mental state of mind that we need each other. We're not here to compete with each other. This is not a competition. This is not the Olympics. This is not a race. This is us creating our own success story. Therefore, I said, come on in the room so we could grow together. Give me a second. Yep, excuse me. So we could grow together. Indeed, this is a lie. So, sometimes some things just happen. Yes, indeed. So we could grow together. Anyhow, this is let us go into it. Tonight we are going to talk about being the best sitter of all times. We want to be the best of everything that we do, whether we are a sitter, we are a stander, we are a succeeder, whatever we want to call ourselves. But tonight we are going to talk about being the best sitter. Yes. That comes in so many different ways. Yay. So anywho, let us jump right into it. Let us jump right into it. Listen. Listen very closely. If this is your first time tuning in to the Question Live Show, first time seeing me, first time hearing me, listen, you never heard of the Question Live Show before, you just got it. I just want to say to you, welcome. Come on in the room. We love when first timers come, because when first timers come, it's like having a new addition to the family, and we get excited. We cheer for you. We say, come on in. We have a little party. Listen, it's Saturday. We might have some Saturday night party up in here. So come on in. Yes. And for those who are returning, second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever the number is, you are a returning audience. I like to say to you, welcome as well. Welcome, come. Listen, when you show up, I show up, and we just show up together. Yes, indeed. When we show up together, guess what happened? We just create a whole galaxy of greatness. Why? Because greatness is inside of us, whether we believe it or not. Greatness lies inside of us. Good. With that said, I just want to let you know, first timers, because those who've been here, they should know this by now. First time, as we get into the section, they should know what's going to happen right about now. First timers, let me just tell you right now. Let me tell you this right now, that we have some rules here. Yes, indeed. We do have some rules here. And they're very, very, very simple rules. Don't you get worried. Don't you let your heart flatter or your mind scatter, because I say rules. Rules are everywhere, honey. Rules are everywhere you go. When you come to my house, I go to your house, you go to church, you go to mass, you go to the synagogue, you go to the temple, You just go around the entire world. They are rules. Yes. So here in the question line, we do have some. Absolute. And it's not a lot. It's like 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, just 5. 5 rules. And what are they? Just baby house rules. Yes, indeed. We just got baby house rules right here, darling. And they go accordingly. They go as such. If you are watching this, and you type in the comment section by waving, by saying hi, that you're here, simply mean I acknowledge you in the audience. I see you in the audience. So if I acknowledge you in the audience, what I will do, I will spotlight your name on the screen. And if I spotlight your name on the screen, simply mean you are in the live audience. You are in the live audience. Absolutely indeed. Absolutely indeed. You are in the live audience. And if you are in the live audience, I ask you just to look down there and the comments in the section right there. You will see that section that says live. Yes, indeed. Look for that share button and click the live and invite someone else to come and dine with us. You see, when you share the live, it's like sharing fresh food that just come off the oven or out of the stove. The one that your mama cooked, the one that now become your favorite meal. Yes, indeed. And you would like to share your favorite meal because why? It tastes so good. Yes, it tastes good. So you would like to share that indeed. So come on in. Now, if you are watching this and you don't see me spotlight your name on the screen, most likely you are watching the replay. If you are watching the replay, hashtag replay and let us know what is it that you learn here, because right here is a teaching lesson here. So whatever you learn, put it there so we all could learn together, because why? We are teachers and students at the same time. So absolutely. So come on in and press the share button. So why? We could roll on and learn together so we can know how to be best. Sit down. That's rule number 1. Rule number 3 is very simple. Grab yourself something to write with, whether it is a pen, a pencil, a marker, a crayon, whatever it is that you write with. Maybe it is a piece of feather, but if it's a piece of feather, you need some ink, some paint to dip it in and scribble away. Now, if you are going to write, you need a notebook or a piece of paper to write on. Absolutely. If you don't have such, you want to go into your electronic devices and you want to utilize the space that's in there. It's a blank page. It says the notepad section. Absolutely. And if you don't have that, well, you're going to go on your cell phone. You're going to text back to yourself. Now the show is called the Question Live Show. So now you're probably questioning yourself, Verona, what is it that you are telling us to write down and scribble away? Let me tell you, it's very simple. Here we chop juicy contents and golden nuggets, and I encourage you to write them down for several reasons. When you write things down, you're extracting the very thoughts out of your head and you're putting them on paper. So what will happen? No, those will be reality because they're looking straight at you, and most of the time they're going to manifest a little bit faster, just like a vision board. You know, you see those things, you write them down. You want to write things down. Yes, indeed. And another reason is that when you write one word down, that one word straight into a sentence and so forth, those sentences add up to paragraph and so forth. Those paragraphs add up to pages and so forth. But you see, as a result of all those pages, you can write a book. Absolutely. It don't gotta be information that you got here, but listen, we as writers, we like to write our stories, and sometimes we try to write yours, but it's not the same. It's not effective as you writing your own story. And we all got a story or two deep down inside of us that we want to extract out. Why? Because now it can become a strategic way for someone to get through something. It might just be a little solution add on to them that they might mix up and make it through this life. So with that said, mixing up stuff, let us go to the third one. The third one is grab yourself something to drink, whether it is water, wine, tea, or juice, soda, popsicle. Listen, maybe it is a shake, some smoothie, some soup, some broth. Whatever is it that you drink, please, by all means, you can put in the comment section. Let me know what is it that you are drinking or not. Or you can just put that you are drinking something. But whatever it is, we want to raise our glass, our cup, our spoon, and even my bottle. Yes, whatever you drink from. So why? We can celebrate together. So when I tell you to put something that you're drinking, it's not because I want to be nosy. Absolutely not. I don't want to be nosy. I'm just letting you know that here on the Question Live Show, we like to celebrate win-wins. Whether it is a small win or a big win, we like to celebrate. So whatever is it that you are celebrating, maybe it is your wedding, you got engaged, you met somebody new, you have a baby, you grow up a little, you develop just a little, you read a book, your children graduated, it's your anniversary, whatever the case is, we would like to celebrate you. So come on in. So while we could raise our container together, we say cheers. Absolutely. Now, even though I mentioned all of those drinking, I usually say best to drink is water. When you drink water, guess what will happen? Listen, water is good for you. Water quenches your thirst, it nourishes the body, and it flushes the body of toxin. So I encourage you to drink water. And two, I am a strong believer of miracle. So I like to show with my water because what? Jesus turned water into wine. So today, as you can see, I have me a big container of water. Yes, indeed, I'm almost to the end. Yes, somebody gifted me with this lovely bottle. And it showed me what time I should be drinking my water and also the good stuff on there. But usually I have my fancy glass. But no, today I am using my little gift that I got indeed. Thank you so much, sister, that gave me this lovely bottle of, it comes with a straw. I say, stay hydrated by the hour. Indeed. Now, with that said, I will be sipping. And the other reason why I asked you to drink is because I'm back here and doing all the talking. So when you drink on my behalf, it is a form of support. Absolutely, it is a form of support, and that is our main reason right here is to support each other. Why? So we could grow as a community, as a family, and as the world, so we can replenish the world. Absolutely. So come on in with whatever you're drinking. No, when we drink, that's where we gotta go. We gotta go to the bathroom. So whether your bathroom is to the right, to the left, wherever your bathroom is located, go. No. Yes, use it and then come right back and grab your seat right here on the Question Live Show. Indeed. Let me tell you, ladies, anywhere we go, there's always a line to our bathroom. And because there's always a line, so if you're somewhere right now and you're listening and there is a line, please say, excuse me, sir, I need to use the bathroom so I can get back online and get and grab my seat on the Question Live Show. So use the men's bathroom and then come right back. Of course. Why not? Listen, when you come back here, your seat is reserved. Just like the seat of life, your seat is reserved with your name on it. And not only your name, but it's your intention, your expectation, your goals, your gift, your talent, your purpose, your destiny is attached to your seat. And no one can have it. Absolutely. No. But if you decide to give up your seat, darling, it is like giving up your birthright. And we are not in the business to give up birthright. We are only in the business to work together, to ignite together. So why? We can create a whole galaxy of greatness. So come on in. And if you came back and you don't see a seat, put your bottom on the floor and grab a space. Because why? There's always a position for you to fill. Absolutely you to fill. So in life, there's always position to fill. Right. Yes, indeed. So with that said, let us go to the other tiny, weeny, baby room. If I say something here and it resonates with you, whether it touch your heart or touch your mind, come on now, you put yes in the comment section. When you put yes in the comment section, it is just showing that we are standing in agreement, right? When we are standing in agreement, we are moving in alignment. So we are understanding the fact that this is not a monologue, but it is a dialogue, which is a conversation between you and I. So let us put a yes in the comment section. Of course, the show is called a Question Live Show. So I put yes in the comment section when I know that you are following. Because now, if I don't know that you're following, then of course I am going to tell myself that this is a monologue, and it is absolutely not. So with that said, for those who went to the bathroom, if they're taking a long time, listen, that is none of my business. If they're taking a long time, people go to the bathroom, they take a long time, but it's none of my business. So in that case, let me go to the audience and see who we have here tonight. Tonight, I see my sister over there, Kelly. Welcome. She grabbed her seat. She's up front. She got her VIP ticket. She said, listen, I'm in front. I got my front row seat, darling. Yes, indeed. She grabbed her seat. Welcome, Kelly. Welcome. How are you, darling? How are you? Namaste, namaste, namaste to you over there. And I see Georgia. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Listen, honey, people thought that people were thinking this is me, but I am going to be quiet. I won't say if it is me or not. But Lord, you know that I made my statement, girl. I made my statement, so I won't say. But like I said, I got these done, and people think it's me. But if it's me, then hey, I got myself on an errand. But you know what? We together, we won. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I see down here, we see Sharon is down here. Welcome, welcome, welcome indeed. Welcome. Come on in. Everybody come on in. Share the live. Now listen to me. First timers, let me just tell you this right now. If you are looking in the comment section, you see that we greet each other. Why? We are family. Yes, we are. And because we are family, guess what will happen? We like to say hi to each other. So don't you feel shy that you just want to peep in, peep out. No, come on in. Well, let me tell you something. I do feel shy too. But hey, that's such is life. But don't you worry, that's the reason why I'm your host now, because I will not let shyness put me in the back burner. But if you are here and you just want to peep in, that's fine too. We welcome you back there as viewers. So simply means you're not in the audience, you're just a viewer. And I want to welcome you as well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Georgia, you said I don't see the other lady to greet her. What other lady you're looking for? Whoever you're looking for, listen, whoever Georgia is looking for, please wave your hand so she could know that you are present. Do not just sit there and be quiet. No, we do not like when we have a quiet audience. Simply mean you just sit there. I don't like dictatorship, so I like when we hold a conversation. Absolutely, I like conversation. So you talk to me, I talk to you. And of course, the show is called the Question Live Show. So if you have question regarding anything of such, maybe the topic or whatever the case is, whatever, if you do have a question, put in the comment section. Why? We are students and teachers at the same time. So when you say something in the comment section, what will happen? We all will learn together and we all will teach each other. So that's what we do. So come on in and put in your comment in the comment section. Make sure the chat is going. Interact with each other. Wave your hand and all that good stuff. So with that said, listen, we are going to be ready because why? We are not waiting for those who went to the bathroom, because what happened when life just don't wait for us at all. Life don't wait for us. So what will happen for those who are in the bathroom, if they're taking long, that's their business. We are ready to rumble into tonight's episode because we are going to talk about how to become the best sitter. Yes, the lady you just greeted for. Oh, M. Kaylee. Okay, M. Kaylee was the first person up there. M. Kaylee, if you're still in the house, she's actually in India. So she's up pretty early. It's like 5 a.m. in India at this point. So she's up pretty early. Maybe she went back to sleep. Who knows? But M. Kaylee, if you are in the audience, Wave and let us know that you are still awake, that you are watching us, you are with us, so we can just let you feel at home. And listen, we might just wake you up. Indeed, because we know that you were up. So guess what? We want to keep you up. So please wave to us to let us know that you are back in the audience with us. Indeed. Now we are going to talk about how to become the best sitter. So when we are talking about sitter, listen to me. When we are talking about sitter, I am not just talking about me sitting here looking cute. I am not talking about that. You just come and you just clamp your bottom down and you're just sitting there. No, we don't want to become the best sitter that just sit there, hand fold, sit there like that, sitting there looking fabulous, sitting there doing all the stuff, sit back, sit up, sit crossway, whatever. We're not talking about those kind of sitter, because guess what? From the time you're a baby, they try to put you sit up, your back gotta rest up, your back gotta be up. Sit up straight, they say. Sit up straight. They don't tell you to sit back because it's not good for your posture. So they say, sit up straight. Yes, sit up like the queen. Indeed. So guess what? We are not talking about becoming that best sitter. No, we are not going to be talking about that kind of sitter, because by now we are going to know that sitting is a part of what we do. If you can sit, you sit. Sit upright. It's good for your back, okay? It is good. Yes, you sit like that, yeah. However you want to sit, you sit like that. Maybe you're taking some photo, you sit like that. They tell you turn all this good stuff that you can do as a sitter. So if you're sitting, then you are a sitter. Right? So you want to do whatever. You want to sit like that. You want to sit like this. Oh, you sit and you're posing and all sort of stuff. You sit, you cross your leg. You sit, you put your legs out. You sit, you twiddle your toes. You are a good sitter. But we don't want to be good sitter, because good is like for baby, for starter. We don't want to be like in the starter gear, because that's when you're teaching your baby to sit up and you put the little pillow behind them and allows them to sit up. Okay? Or when you try to go into some fashion thing and you're like, sit this way and all that stuff. And then you sit around the table like, sit upright. Don't put your hand on the table and all this stuff. No. We're talking about being the sitter of your purpose and of your destiny and of your dreams and your vision. That is the kind of sitter that we will be talking about tonight. Yes, indeed. So you know what it is when I come on. I like to let you know that guess what happened? Guess what happened when we come on? I like to talk about the word confidence. Yes, indeed. Because you got to be confident to babysit your purpose and your dream. You got to be confident in knowing that your dreams belong to you. You got to be confident to knowing that when you get the job to be a sitter of your own purpose, you got to learn a few things here. Yes, indeed. You got to learn a few things. So guess what will happen when we are talking about being a sitter? We are thinking about how we are going to go within our confidence level and face our dreams and our vision. So guess what will happen? This is what will happen when you go. When you go and you sit there, and when you sit there, you want to know exactly where you are going. You want to know exactly how you're showing up. You want to know how you're showing up. Yes. Exactly, because it is your baby. It is your baby. Yes. The cry of your baby. Yeah, it is your baby. So because it is your baby, what you are going to do, you're going to know how to babysit your baby. And if you know how to babysit your baby, there are a couple things that we got to do when we are babysitting. Listen, I try to tell you this because I like to talk about myself. When I like to talk about myself, I like to talk about my story because nobody's can talk about my story but me. So no matter how they try, they will never talk about my story more than how I can talk about it. It is my story. So I like to tell you, oh, babysitting works for me. I babysit a lot of babies. Yes, indeed. I babysit a lot. I babysit my daughter. I babysit my nieces, my nephew, the next door neighbor, down the road, somebody else's child. Yes, I babysit a lot. So what will happen when I decide that, oh, I want to become a babysitter? Oh, let me tell you, I wanted to become a babysitter. I did. I wanted to become a babysitter. You gotta have confidence in that. You gotta have confidence in that. Yes, it is your baby. It is your baby. What are you going to do when their baby start crying and need to be birthed? What you gonna do when the baby need food? What you gonna do? The baby is your passion. The baby is your purpose. The baby is your success story. So first thing, yes, indeed, yes, Georgia, the first thing, we gotta have confidence. We gotta have confidence indeed. Because when we have confidence, what will happen? What will happen when we have confidence? We will show up knowing that it is ours. It is ours. Our passion, our purpose, our dream, it is personalized. And then, absolutely, there we go. Add on to the comment. Indeed, we got to build trust. Somebody got to build trust with us to say, can you babysit my child? First of all, for somebody to say, girl, can you babysit my child? I'm going to drop you off at the babysitter, all this stuff. Somebody asks you to babysit this child is because they trust you. They have confidence in you to say, guess what? Can you please babysit my child? I got to go to work. I got to do all of this. Just for a few hours, I'll be back. All this good stuff. They got to build, you got to have a trust relationship between you and the next person. And when it comes to your dreams and our visions, what will happen? God is saying, I trust you. God is saying, I trust you with this baby. What is your baby? Your baby is your passion. Your baby is your gifts. Your baby is your dream. Your baby is your vision. So not only one baby that you have, you might be a mother that gave birth naturally to one baby. But guess what? When it comes to what God is pouring into us, it is multiple births. Baby upon babies upon babies upon baby. Can God trust you with those babies? Does God have confidence in you with those babies? God is saying, I want to have confidence in you that you are going to handle these babies right. God saying, listen, I know exactly what I gave you. I know exactly what is conceived in you. Because for you to bring forth a baby, you got to conceive first. So when God conceived all these lovely things, especially your gifts, when God conceived all these lovely things in us, it's because why? He got confidence. He already got confidence. He don't even need to go seek it. He's like, I know that Georgia can manage this. So therefore, I'm going to pour this right into her. I'm going to sew it onto her DNA. I'm going to like, get out of here and go do what I tell her to do. You are now responsible for that. Yes, you are now being a babysitter for 4 years. Lots of trust because the parents were always flying there you go. They're always going around, going all over the place. So guess what? They trust you to take care of their child or their children. Oh, I'll be back in the next couple of days. I'll be back over the weekend. I'll be back some other time. So guess what will happen? They trust you. There was something about you. So whether they interview at the beginning or not, there's something about you that they trust enough to leave their child or their children in your care. Same thing. God said there is something about you that I trust and that I see that you are responsible for the baby that I will conceive. Call your gifts, your purpose, your vision, your talents, your expectations, your goals. Yes, all those are babies. So how to become the best sitter of all these things? We gotta have confidence. God gotta have confidence in us. That's number one. We gotta build trust. That's number two. We gotta be responsible. For us to become the best sitter of all these things that God gave us, we have to be responsible. You know, they're like, oh, you're not a responsible driver. You gotta be a responsible driver. All that good stuff, honey. You gotta be responsible for your own gifts and talents and purpose and destiny and all that good stuff. You have to be responsible. How to become the best sitter? To be responsible. Yeah. 2 kids and I was living in their homework. That is what I'm saying. Now you become a living babysitter. You are a live-in babysitter with 2 children. You're babysitting. Not only that you're babysitting 2 children, Georgia. Now you're babysitting the house, the cat, the dog, the children, all the stuff. So guess what happened? How did you become such a best babysitter for them to go on about their business? You were responsible. Because number one, I know those children were not twins. And if they were twins, you still got to show a form of responsibility for them to trust you. Enough to like, excuse me, Miss Georgia, I got to go away for the weekend. I'm going away for a month. Whatever time they're going away, what happened? They're leaving their children in your care. So we gotta be responsible. We gotta be responsible. How to become the best sitter, not the one where I'm sitting upright looking fabulous. No, not the one that's sitting there like, oh, let me just pat my sweat. No, not the one with the brightest smile. No, you gotta know how to become the best sitter of your dreams and vision. They're yours. Hello, somebody. They're yours. They are yours. They're not mine. They're not Georgia. They're not Sharon. They're not M. Kaylee. They're nobody but yours. They are personalized. They're absolutely personalized. And when something is personalized, honey, it is yours. Oh, see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what I'm talking about. 3 months and 15 months. My Lord. Let me visualize that for a second. No. 3 months. Little tots. Okay? Ooh-wee. 3 months. A little tot. And 15 months. These are babies. One over on the shoulder. One in the arm. Listen, 15 months running around. You got to make sure that they're not touching this, they're not touching that, they're not climbing in the stove, they're not climbing in the bathroom, going in the toilet, splashing, they're not picking up, they're not doing all sorts. You know how many things that you got to be responsible for. Hello, somebody? 3 months and a 15-month-old baby. Those are all babies, 2 babies. So can you imagine? You are conceived right now and you already have something that's 3 months. You already got a child that's 3 months. You got a child, because if we're going to use Georgia's baby age, your child is 3 months. Your child is 15 months. And now you're pregnant again. Now you're pregnant again. 3 months, 15 months, and you are pregnant again. So look at it this way. The more you give birth is the more you're pregnant. Now, who wants to go through that? Raise your hand if you want to go through that. The moment you give birth is the moment you find out, ooh, I'm pregnant again. You know, as mothers, when you find it like, ooh, I'm pregnant, you're like, ooh, I'm pregnant. Like, yeah, you know, some mothers, you know, oftentimes react this way. They found out that they're pretty like, ooh, I'm pregnant. It's always a shocking moment, like, ooh, I'm pregnant. Like, even if you're planning to be pregnant, but the moment you found out that you're pregnant, it's like a shock. I'm sweating today. What happened here? I gotta get my fan. Oh, what? Ooh, let me drink some of my nice water from my nice bottle. Yes, I got my nice bottle here. The moment, can you imagine this, audience? The moment you give birth, poof, there goes your birthing something. You're pregnant again. Why? Your reproductive system, not your natural reproductive system, the one that holds your gifts and your talent, it is allowing you to keep on birthing. It's allowing you to keep on conceiving. So what happened? We keep on birthing out something, and it is called our passion and our gifts and our talent. And the more we birth or something is reproducing. I came from a farmer's background. I talk about that all the time, that I came from a farmer's background. I watched my parents as they tilled the ground and they plant, and as they plant and whatever is in full maturity, they reap. And as they reap things up, they reap up the carrot, they reap the yam, they reap up this. Then they're going to replant, and then they replant, and they replant, and then they go to the market, and then they come again, and they wait for what they just replant, and wait for it to mature again, to reap again, and reap again. It is the same concept with us. It is the same concept. The more we spill something out and give birth upon this land, because that is our whole purpose, is to give birth with our talents, give birth with our gifts, and replenish the land. Indeed. Absolutely. And you got to have confidence in the expert. Listen, let me try to tell you. But listen now, sometimes you got some first-time mom, naturally first-time mom, having the reaction. I said, ooh, I don't know what to do. Ooh, I don't know what to do. You hear I talk about this all the time, because I said, I just talk about my peers. They work together. But I talk about this all the time, and I like to keep on talking about it. Why? Because I am going to touch on Georgia's statement, and you have to have confidence in your expertise as well. When we become first-time mothers, what happened? First time you're pregnant, you're like, ooh, I'm pregnant. This is basically what we are talking about here, a support team. We need support. So no matter which way you go, we need support. You know, you're a first-time mother, and nobody taught you, nobody sent you to school and said, listen, the day you became pregnant, this is what's going to happen. Follow this process, turn the pages. When you turn, no, there's no university for that. There's no university to become a mother. Absolutely not. I don't care who you are out there. I came from a very big family, darling. And I know my mama ain't had no curriculum nowhere. And I came from a very big family, and boy, did she do a wonderful job. Extraordinary job she did. Indeed. Because of course you see me here. Hey, oh, rest in some mother. So let me tell you, she did an awesome job. Let me tell you. So when you become a first time, and I know when she was pregnant with her first child, she might be like, ooh, what am I supposed to do now? Ooh, who's gonna help me? If we don't have help, I say this all the time. Who is my help? If you've been here before, then you know who is my help. Yeah, I can put it in the comment section so I don't have to say it again. If you know who is my help, because we need help all the time. Audience, we need help all the time. And as we are sitting here trying to become the best sitter of our gift. We need help all the time. And who is the first help? God. Why? Because he's the one that conceives such in us. So if you know who is my help, I'm not going to say who is my help again, but I might just say, if y'all don't know, if you have not been here, or if you've been here, you hear I talk about my help all the time. So yes, indeed, God is our help at all times. The original helper is God. So yes, I talk about when we are having a child, we need a support system. Hello, somebody. We need a support system, whether on the phone or in person. Somebody got to come in and help us out. Georgia mentioned that she was babysitting a 3 months old and a 15 months old. Did she have a babysitter? Did she have somebody to help her being a babysitter, best babysitter? Maybe she had a help support on her phone. Maybe she had her family that she would call. But no matter what we do, we need help. Yes, we do. We need help. So I talk about help. Let me tell you, I talk about my help source, which is Oprah. Yeah, but I want to talk about being a natural mother. I am so glad I have my mama. Lord Jesus, bless us all. I don't want to talk about how good she used to cook, but she was, I wouldn't trade her for a million, zillion times over. No, my mama was the best support. When we have our parents as our support, Lord, isn't it a beautiful thing? Who just put that there? Sharon just put that there. Your parents were kind, loving, God-fearing people. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me tell you. I try to tell you, I talk about my parents all the time because why? I am standing on the shoulder of their legacy while I'm building my own. So I am carrying out their legacy because Lord bless them people. Let me tell you, I know there was a nice seat up in heaven waiting for them. And they're just sitting there twiddling their toes right now. Yes. Yes. Absolutely, Sharon. Yes, indeed. There was a place waiting for them, and they're twiddling their toes right now, indeed. But I just want to say, listen, we gotta have some form of support when we want to be the best sitter. Yeah, because I watched my mother, and she was a good sitter to me, to my daughter. She was a good sitter to just about everybody. She was like the community. She was the community mother. Right? So she had a heart for the community. She had a heart for those who are struggling. And she had a lot of children, but she did not call all of that. Everybody was our children. We just take it, everybody's children. So yes, I have my mama's heart. Yes, I'm like, come on in the room. Absolutely. I tell you, indeed. Your mother and all our mothers were the best, and that's why we are who we are today. Absolutely. That's the reason why I can come here and sit as your host, being the best sitter. Yes, I could sit right here. I could know how to sit, but I know how to babysit as well because I know how to be responsible for my dreams and my assignment that's given unto me. So we want to be responsible. If my parents were responsible, then I would be sitting there being very irresponsible and just leave you hanging over there. But no, I learned this well, that from my parents, they were responsible people. And because they were responsible, you don't expect nothing less from me. Absolutely not. Nope. So now, not because I am sitting like the beautiful queen goddess I am. No. I have to sit down and be responsible for my own dreams, my own legacy. I have to be responsible for my own success story. I talk about my parents again because I like to talk about them. My mama never made it past the 4th grade in school. 4th grade. Why? Because she had to be responsible for her siblings. She had to take up the responsibility to babysit her siblings. So yes, being responsible is the key for us to become the best sitter of our gifts, the best sitter of our dreams. Many of us have dreams. Many of us have big dreams. And if we got big dreams, who is going to babysit those for us? Huh? Nobody. Nobody is going to babysit those big dreams for us. And if we get up today and we're like, oh, somebody said dream bigger. Oh, who's going to babysit for you? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. I could encourage you to dream a little bit bigger than yesterday. Yes, I can. I could tell you to expand your dream. Yes, I can. But at the end of the day, when you do that, you gotta know that you gotta trust yourself. You gotta have confidence in yourself. You gotta be responsible that when you expand your dream, and I think this is why a lot of people fear expanding their dream and expanding their vision, because they don't want to be responsible. Because the bigger the dream is, the more responsibility is laid up on us. And I think a lot of people, I'm telling you, people have the tendency to be scared to expand their vision. Why? They don't want to take on that responsibility. Oh, do you need to get a car? No. Do you want to get a house? No. Do you even want to get married? No. Do you want to have children? No. No. Do you want to get out of property? Yeah, but no. And make excuses. We oftentimes make excuses. Why? Because we don't want the extra responsibility. But at the end of the day, your dreams and your vision is going to talk to you, and it's going to haunt you, and it's going to say to you, excuse me, why am I not being utilized? Why are you not using me? Can you imagine that this day is your last day on earth? And when it's your last day on earth, what happened? You're going down in your grave, and your dreams and your vision is standing over your grave saying, oh my God, why weren't you being responsible? They're looking at it like, why? Why are you taking me there? Why? Can you imagine that, audience? Can you imagine you're going in that grave, you're in that casket, and your dreams are standing there and pounding like, why? Why did you not pick me up? Why did you not feed me? Why did you not pour into me? Why did you not stretch me? Why? Why you did not utilize me? Why? Why did you leave me hanging? Why did you starve me? Why did you abandon me? Why? Why did you neglect me over there? Why did you push me underneath the bed? Why did you just put me in the corner? Why? We want to become the best sitter of our dreams. We want to become best sitter of our vision. We want to become best sitter. Do not let the grave be the sitter. We want to be responsible. So let us take moment by moment to feed our gifts, feed our talent, feed our purpose, feed them so they could grow. Like every single gift that is inside of us, it is from a little seed. I told them that my parents are farmers. When they didn't plant a big tree. No. When they plant, did they plant the mango tree? No. Did they plant the big carrot that came out of the ground? No. Every single thing is from a seed. So inside of us right now, there are little seeds. And they're waiting for us to feed them. And when we feed them, what will happen? They will grow. And they grow and grow and grow and grow. And when they grow, what happens? We get to utilize them. We get to share them. We get to replenish the earth. Audience, our sole purpose on this land collectively is to replenish the earth. Now it is written that we should be fruitful and multiply. The Bible did not state that because it was talking about having babies, natural babies. That is not the interpretation of that for those of you who know that scripture. That is not the interpretation of that. The interpretation said be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. Simple mean as we give birth naturally, we must give birth to our gifts and our talent as well. Why? So we could work together and replenish the earth. Why? The earth needs us. The earth needs all the lovely things that Sharon could do. The earth needs all the lovely things that Georgia could do. The earth needs all the lovely things Kayla can do. The earth needs all the lovely things that I can do. And when we work together, what will happen? We will replenish the earth. The earth will now become fruitful. Be fruitful and multiply, just like that tree that is in the ground. Something went in the ground and it became a tree. And what happened to that tree? That tree grew up and start bearing leaves. And while they start bearing leaves, you see all those stems going with all those lovely leaves. And what happened? As you continue to feed that tree, it start bearing fruit. And what happened? That the tree is now fruitful. It is the same concept with us, audience. It is the very same concept with us. So let us get this concept. I would like for your mentality to come to a place of consciousness that when we are at a place of consciousness, we are making conscious decision. We are now coming to a place where we got to acknowledge and accept that our dreams and our vision belong to us and we are the best sitter to it. I am not going to be the best sitter to Georgia's dream and vision. No. But what will happen? I will take my gifts, my talent, and help her grow just a little bit more. We are here to support each other. We are not here to cut down the tree. As soon as you see a tree start growing, boom, you cut the tree down. No, we are not here for that. We are not here to say, oh, that tree is getting too big. Let's cut it down. No, we are here because each and every one of us got our own gifts and talent. And when we take that into consideration, we will understand that we don't need to bicker. We don't need to try to cut down. We don't need to try to compete. We don't need to try to tell the next person, you should not be in that position. We don't need that because why? We all got our own gifts and our own talent. And we have to be responsible. So the time that one person is taking, try to cut down the next person, that is the time that we should take in all the things right here. The confidence, being responsible, the trust in ourselves that we can do the best and become the best sitter of our own dreams and our own talent. Why? It is ours. It is absolutely ours. So if it is ours, why would we take the time out to sit there and try to bring somebody down to a level that you can trample over them? No, we are not here for that. We are here to work together because when we replenish the earth, you will see that we have a better world. We have a better world out there when we replenish the earth. Just like the farm. When you pour into the farm and you water the seed and you till the ground and you put up all the weeds, you see the product, the end product is what is the result of what you pour in. How can I produce something if I did not pour in and become my best babysitter? How can I produce anything effective and positive to you if I didn't take some time to babysit my own vision, purpose, gifts, and talent? You see, I had to babysit mine first, and then I can share with you. So I encourage each and every one of you, go out there and try to become the bestest. Okay? They say good, better, best. Okay? Now we pass good. We pass good when we got out of our pampers. We pass good because we were born good already. God said everything that He created is good. So when we start utilizing the very things that God put in us, we are no longer good, but we are best, better, best. No, we are greater. We are going into greater because now we become and have greatness inside of us. So with that said, I just want to thank you so very much for showing up here tonight on this episode of the Question Line Show. Go out there and find where your help is and become the best sitter of all time. Not the one that you just sit nicely like me and look cute. We are not here just to look cute. We are here to work and put in the work and be responsible for our own gifts. Thank you for tuning in. See you. Have a great weekend because I know you can.